And welcome to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast. Another reaction in my quest through space to open rock and roll minds. Mine primarily, yours by accident. You never know what'll happen. Back to Tori Amos, reaction number 2. And as I previously stated in the first reaction to Tori Amos, silent all these years I think I did, I'm aware of Tori Amos, and I'd heard a couple songs from her throughout my life, but never really tackled it, even though I really appreciated it. And I also unfairly lumped her in with, I call it my Lilith Fair phase. I was corrected in the comment from the last reaction that she was never played Lilith Fair, and that's just something I do. That's what I I refer to all of the women artists that I listened to back then as my Lilith Fair phase. I unfairly lumped them together. I'll try not to do that anymore. But Tori Amos, live at Montreux, 1992, we're going to do Winter, originally from the same album, the debut album from 1992. That being said, I'm stoked to get into Tori Amos, but first, got to get the message out. On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything. Culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history, and no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you. And now that that's done, Tori Amos, live from Montreux, 91, 92. I'm not sure which of those is accurate. Anyway, play.
This is my last song. This is from my dad.
Did she say for? I have to rewind that. Did she say for her dad or from her dad? Because those mean two distinct things.
This is my last song. This is from my dad.
From my dad.
Snow can wait, I forgot my mittens. Wipe my nose, get my new boots on. I get a little warm in my heart when I think of winter. I put my hand in my father's glove. I run off where the drifts get deeper. Sleeping Beauty trips me with a frown. I hear a voice, you must learn to stand up for yourself, 'cause I can't always be around. He says, when you gonna make up your mind? When you gonna love you as much as I do? When you gonna make up your mind? 'Cause things are gonna change so fast. All the white horses are still in bed. I tell you that I'll always want you near. You say that things change,
They're all over my body right now. It's 100% beautiful. I don't have the lyrics up, and I'm only imagining what the song is about. She said from her father, and I don't like to interpret lyrics necessarily, but you can catch the vibe for sure. But I don't know how anybody could go to that show and be bored, not be 100% mesmerized. There's all sorts of artists that I love and all sorts of artists that are unique, but there are just some people, and I think Tori Amos is that to me, where she's so fucking expressive with the way she enunciates and the way she sings. So fucking expressive, especially when she's playing piano. I don't even know if I've ever seen her perform or anything without a piano. But all eyes are on that person. Guaranteed. Oh, man.
Boys get discovered as winter melts, flowers competing for the sun. Years go by and I'm here still waiting, withering where some snowman was. Mirror, mirror, where's the crystal palace? But I only can see myself skating around the truth who I am. But I know that the ice is getting thin. When you gonna make up your mind? When you gonna love you as much as I do? When you gonna make up your mind? 'Cause things are gonna change so fast. All the white horses are still in bed. I tell you that I'll always want you near. You say that things change, my dear. Hair is gray and the fires are burning. So many dreams on the shelf. You say I wanted you to be proud of me. I always wanted that myself. When you gonna make up your mind? When you gonna love you as much as I do? When you gonna make up your mind? 'Cause things are gonna change so fast. All the white horses have gone ahead. I tell you that I'll always want you near. You say that things change, my dear. Never change. All the white horses
Boy, oh boy. That has to officially be the reaction where I've spoken the least amount of words. Because I was 100% into that the entire time. Just mesmerized by the vocals, by the lyrics. And again, I don't have the lyrics up, and I hate to try to interpret, and I'm really interested to find out. She says from her father. Was that it? Meaning from an inspirational standpoint? Did he pass? I don't know. I do not like to assume. Again, I hate to interpret lyrics. Should have had the lyrics up. That was fantastic. Tori Amos. It's just one of those things where, I went through a phase where I was listening to all sorts of women artists back in my late teens, early 20s, and I always just, for some stupid reason, lumped Tori Amos in with the Lilith Fair phase thing, like I said. But it was just one of those things where I had only heard a couple songs. I think Cornflake Girl I've heard, and whatever the name of the song is that in the video where she's... I think she's portraying a woman who's been kidnapped, and it's this really fucking sinister sounding song. I wish I could remember the name of that. Anyway, very small sampling size from Tori Amos. And then I've seen the performance she did with Maynard in a Nirvana cover, and I think that's probably it. But I know she's got a wealth of material to check out and pick from. So any suggestions, please throw them in the comment section. And if you dig this video, please hit like. Please consider subscribing, even though I got a fuck ton of content. It doesn't necessarily have to do with reactions. But it's fun for me, and it's fun for you, hopefully, if you're into that kind of thing. That being said, you guys, I'm out. Have a good one. Thank you. What the hell? Everything!